Okay, we're going to get started. I know that people are still coming in, but just in the interest of time. So it's my great pleasure to introduce this amazing group of women leaders from South Asian Women and Immigrant Services, SAWIS, formerly the South Asian Women's Rights Organization. SAWIS is a community-based and community-led association of immigrant women living in the Toronto neighborhood of Oak Ridge, Crescent Town. So since its founding in 2007, SAWIS has worked for the empowerment and integration of immigrant women and for the reduction of poverty within the community through education, research, advocacy, and the provision of services. The focus of SAWIS's current work is employment for the women of the community. And this is really crucial because the Oak Ridge Crescent Town neighborhood has one of the highest rates of family poverty in Ontario. SAWIS's programs and activities are conceived and delivered by women from the community, with the objective of building the women's capacity to play a leading role in addressing community issues, such as the pervasiveness of precarious work and its impact on the health of workers, their families, and their communities. For the past several years, I had the pleasure of working with SAWIS on a community-based project pertaining to precarious work, health, and return to work. This is a project that really helped to bring to light important gaps in health and safety and in workers' compensation policies and practices. This work and other work by SAWIS and the women's own lived experiences of precarious work and exclusion from the WSIB inspired the 3 skits that were developed and that will be presented by the women leaders today. So without further ado, I would like to please welcome Sultana Jahangir, Executive Director of SAWIS and also a fearless advocate for social and economic justice.
Thank you, Stephanie, to address me as a fearless advocate. This is the main word we use it. Like from morning, we see fear, fear, fear that broke us, that excluded us. So we need that we should stand up without the fear and then fight for the rights. So thank you for welcoming South Asian Women's Rights Organization. We are an organization that totally born inside in the community, led by a community group of women to provide the support for the other racialized immigrant women. Our main goal is to empower them. So what is this empower means? Empower means that they can address their own concern and walk forward. We see that all kind of exclusion and marginalization in the community, exclude from the society, exclude from these all kind of services. It's creating an isolation condition. Sorrow led these women to stand up and moving forward. Our motto is if the women move forward, the whole community will move forward. Who are following the women? The children. Who are following the women? The men. So if the women move forward, the whole community will move forward. So this motto is given to us by our community's women. So we take the torch and we are moving forward. Since beginning of this organization, we address the exclusion. We address this exclusion and supporting women through the settlement and integration services. We help them to get civic engagement. And as an organization, we do lots of small, large cultural program to break the isolation, because isolation is a fear that creating, because everyone excluded. So when they're isolated, they stay home, they feel fear. So we break this thing. So we warm up them to move forward. Since 2007, we started the organization, we fight for the social justice issue. First one, we start the fight that we need full funding for low-income women childcare subsidy. So we feel that we are the advocate for the low-income childcare subsidy from beginning 2007 to continue right now, when the government said, we'll give you the universal childcare, but it's still, I feel it, We feel it that no, even to $10 a day childcare is not possible for me because we are low and low income people. Still, we need the childcare subsidy for them. So we are fighting, continue this thing. I know that fighting is ongoing work. And we need these women leaders, the voice. First, from very beginning, we build the capacity. But what do we want right now? We want to walk uphill and go on front, who every single day throw people to go under the crack. That is Steve already mentioned, Paul already mentioned. So we want to go upstairs and fix them and say that don't throw us anymore. We need to fix the crack. So our voice should have to be over there. So Sorrow is doing this work since we started the organization. And our women leaders build their capacity. We are the people, those who has a lived experience, like Steve, like Paul. Those lived experience people has their own real strength to fight forward. Our duty as an organization to build them on front, push them to go front, and then they can fight for their right. Here is a group of women, my sisters, Shapla, Husna, Jhuma, Rehana, and Niva. They are working with the women day to day, and the experience we earn from these things, we're going to address it right now. Please welcome to them to present our lived experience with a skit, small drama. Please welcome.
I have been looking for a job for the last 6 months. My professional background is in finance and accounting. Now I am in a huge financial crisis and looking for a job and will not able to pay my next month rent. I need a job immediately, any job to survive. Can you please help me?
Yes. Hi, I am Rihanna. I also work with professional physician from back home. Now I work as a factory, okay, through staffing agency. I can help you to take the agency.
Please help me to get a job.
Sure.
Hi, this is Husna, the recruiter. Hi, Juma, you are new here.
Yes.
So are you ready to start work
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Go that line and start work. Go there.
Okay.
Shapla, she is new today. Show her how to work.
Again, new worker, no time to train her. Hey, new woman, follow them and work, but learn by yourself. Don't make any mistake.
Okay, I will try.
You are too slow and make so many mistakes. Work fast, faster than others. Why are you so nervous?
I didn't get any training. This is my first job. Please give me some time.
Whatever. Why you make a mess? Work like a machine. You immigrant good for nothing, such a lazy head.
Hey, sister.
Hi.
I worked only 3 days this week.
Okay.
How many days you worked this week?
I also work only for 2 days.
Oh.
So even though my agency hired me as a full-time worker, this on-call work arrangement is grinding me out a lot. Okay, I might not be able to pay this rent, the month. So since my husband is a laid off, it's a so stressful life.
Yeah. You know, the agency calls me at 6 a.m. to start the shift at 7 a.m. And I have sick child at my home and I have to drop her at neighbor house and force myself to come back to the work. And for this, I have to pay $5 per hour and $50 per day. How can I afford this cost?
Hey, don't talk. Work like a machine.
Look at us. We work a 10-hour shifts and work like a slave. But still, we cannot meet our basic expenses.
Yeah, I don't mind working at this labor job, but the poverty ways and the precarious work nature and lack of safety nets are the main concerns.
Why are there no policies to confront this precarious work? And why is the minimum wage below living expenses?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry. The story that the women present, it shows some dimension. And you see this dimension create the possibility for the precarious labor market experience. So what did this dimension come from? The dimension come from socio-economic reality that they have because of their immigration status, because of their gender, because of their race, because of their color, and also because of their labor market position. That create the vulnerability, so they get this kind of predatory employment practices by the precarious employer, those who work through the staffing agency. I just want to say that things that because of this socio-economic condition, it is not the cause of their exclusion from the safety net and their precarious experience for the labor market condition. It is the cause because the system do not recognize. The system do not addressing their vulnerability. And system do not give any kind of support for them to come out from this socio-economic identity they have. So we need a system that will going to recognize these things, so that women will going to feel good. It's the last one that says, I don't mind to work in this kind of precarious job, but I need the job should have to be stable, giving the living wage, and also health and safety will going to recognize. So these are the three things that is that these women feel that they don't have in the workplace. So when this story showed two kind of underemployment. One underemployment is that very skilled worker, they have master degree, they are physician, they are engineer, they came in Canada. Their expectation they were going to get a better life in here. But when they come in here, they get a force to work in the precarious labor market where they get poverty wage, substandard, on-call work arrangement. They don't know how much income we're going to they get end of the month. So these conditions create the poverty. So underemployment is the root cause of their poverty. And when they are working in this kind of job, they have the vulnerability. The vulnerability that they don't have alternative option. That, okay, I'm not going to do this job, I find other job. That alternative option is not in here. They don't have family support. And they don't have enough income support, so they can stand for this employer predatory practices. So when they have the vulnerability in the workplace, the other consequence is coming. That is injury in the workplace. I'm going to request our community's women leader, present another skit. Show them what is the condition in the workplace.
I am Husna. I came here as a skilled worker, but after coming here, I'm searching job through online and networking, but I didn't get any job in my field, but finally I got a job as a production worker in this million factory. Now I am in my factory, I am talking with my co-worker. Hesha Plasi, every time I need to take these clothes from this washer to this dryer to put for drying, and again I have to move here, and all soapy water is going down here, and it is so slippery. Every time I'm scared any of us anytime can slip here,
Yeah, me too. I scared also, but I requested employer to cover the drain, but they did not do it yet.
Yeah,
Please work carefully, everyone.
Oh my God. Shapla, Husna fall down at soapy water. We need to call to this line leader. Juma, come please.
She is not moving. Is she senseless? We need to call 911.
Okay, go everyone. Go and do your job. I am handling this situation. Husna, try to get up. Yeah, sit here.
just
Are you okay?
What will happen now?
Cross your finger. I hope she will be fine. Nothing serious will happen to her, okay?
Okay, Husna. I talked with the manager, and since Sultana, you are the recruiter and Husna has been hired by your agency, you need to handle this situation.
Oh, Husna. Oh, yeah, you are hired through our ABC staff agency. What's happened? How you fall down? What's happened?
it is a slippery place. I fall down.
Oh.
I need to go to emergency. Please call the ambulance.
Nobody fall, you fall.
I think she did not take the breakfast very well. Anyway, you know what? I'll call the taxi, and also, I need some paper that you should have to sign, because I just want to keep a record. It's nothing. You just sign it in here. I'm going to call
I'm
it.
not feeling well. I'm not seeing anything. What is here? I don't know. I can't read. right
It's
now.
nothing, dear. It's just a
Please
protocol.
call the ambulance. I need
You
to
know
go to
what?
emergency.
You should go home and then go to the ambulance. I'm going to call the taxi. Hey, Chuma, I'm going to call the taxi. She'll sign it and take it. Okay?
It is almost 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I saw Husna sitting in the office with the supervisor. No one came to take her in the hospital. Someone need to call 911, but they didn't call yet.
Okay, so the taxi is in here. Husna, let's go. Let's go. And when you go home, just give me a call, okay?
As I am hired by the temporary help agency, the Leland factory management does not recognize my accident. They don't accept me as their employee. And my recruiter convinced me to go to home and take care of myself by myself. So after going home, I am not feeling well, then I go to the emergency by myself, and emergency doctor give me some functional ability form. Some of that form need to fill up by my employer. For that thing, next morning, I am calling my recruiter again. Ding, ding.
Hey, ABC agency, how can I help you?
Hi, Sultana, this is Husna.
Oh, Husna, how are you, Husna?
I'm not well, actually. Yesterday, you sent me home, but after coming home, I did not feel well. I went to the emergency.
Okay.
And they give me the accident and incident form. Some of form, one of part you need to fill up. So you should please, I'm requesting you to fill up this thing. And because this accident happened in my workplace, so I need to fill up that form. Would you please help me to fill up that form and send to the WSB office?
Oh, Husna, you get sick. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry to hear that you get an accident. You know what? I just talked to the employer. They're so happy about your performance. They want to make you permanent. And I feel it like if you are claiming right now, they might not going to take this considered to hire you permanent. So my concern is like, it's up to you. If you want, I can sign it, but think about that permanent job with all kind of health benefit and stay in this company forever. You like to work with them. They're so happy about your performance. So, okay, let me know. I can give you some days off. Stay home. When you get a little bit better position, come back. I'll give you the modified job. You know the modified job. Sitting down and relax and luxurious way you're going to work.
So are you giving me the hope that they will give me the permanent position?
I heard it. They're talking about this thing because you're the best employee.
Okay. Then I will think it. Would you please give me some laid off? Someday laid off?
Okay.
Sorry, not laid off. Someday off.
Obviously. Stay home. Take good food. Relax. We are in here. We always work for your betterment.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
So after 1 week, I returned to my work and I got a modified job. And they give me a chair, sitting arrangement, and I am doing my work. But still I am feeling dizzy. My doctor want me to do an MRI or other test, and also refer to the specialist, but I can't go there because I have to join the work.
Hey Husna, how are you? What about your WSIB application? Did you apply?
Oh, actually, Niva, employer is so caring for us. They are
that's good.
Yeah, they are thinking betterment for us. They give me that they will hire me as a permanent employee within a short period. And I heard that WSIB is a lengthy process. Yeah. And as I am a newcomer, I don't know actually the process systemic thing. So I think I will not go there.
Great, congratulations.
As a permanent, So we need a permanent job without benefits.
Yeah, good opportunity. Congratulations.
Hi, Husna, you look so tired. I think you need more rest to recover this situation. Anyway, dear, take care of your health, okay? And congratulations.
Yeah, I actually didn't get the opportunity yet, you know. Still, we have the hope.
Okay.
After 3 months, still I'm in the modified job, but I didn't get any offer from my employer. And that I thought that I have to talk with my recruiter now. Hi, Sultana. Good morning. Yeah, it's okay. But you know, Sultana, I want to talk with you regarding that offer you give me, that Linen Factory Management like me, and they will give me a permanent opportunity.
What offer? What you said? I don't remember anything. Who to give you the offer?
You told me, Sultana, what are you saying right now?
No. In fact, I got a bad report from the employer that your performance is so bad. They want to terminate you. How come he thinks like with this performance, you're going to get a permanent position?
What are you talking, Sultana? I don't know what to say.
Hey, go. There is lots of work. And I don't have time to talk with you, okay?
Okay. So after 1 week, I got a call from my recruiter. She called me and told that Linen Factory Management don't want me to go there anymore. I lost my job. I believe in them, but they give me the false hope. My injury still causes me to suffer.
Shame on
you,
you, employer.
Thank you.
Thank you. This lived experience, the story is totally true. The woman is right now totally use the hearing impairment because she cannot hear properly. So she get a permanent injury in the body. So this is just one story. It's a continuous story. Soro has been working from 2010 to investigate the community. How is our life? How this precarious work impact our personal life, our family life, our social life. So we did lots of time investigation. The last investigation we did in the pandemic period, 2021, and that time we try to find it out how this pandemic impacted us. We take 253 women. We are not researchers, so we do the investigation to find it out that what is going on. Out of this one, like almost everyone is precarious employed, and all are the women, those who are the mid-age. And we find it out that they are impacted by several multi-dimensional ways. Some of the dimensional is their employment experience, income, health, childcare, housing, and also gender-based violence, which is the outcome of all of this impact. So here we see that our community is women. 99% women, those who are immigrant in here, and with the dream that they will going to get a job in their professional field, are forced to work in the precarious labor market, and their position is very bad. And we have all this data, and we brought the books and brochure, and we share with you. And I'm requesting, please read these things, and then let us work together. So these are the things. We came in here to sit down with a discussion, which direction we have to go, which way we should raise our concern in the political table, policy reform table. How could we get the decision-making authority? If we are not taking the decision-making authority, we have this kind of frustration. I'm going to give you some questionnaire at the end of the all the presentation, because we really want to see that where these women fall through by the service grade, which way they get treatment, where the shortage of the system, where is the shortage of policy that give them this kind of inhuman slavery labor market experience. Please welcome to them, and again to do another skit, please.
Hey, Ruma, I am seeing you after a long time since you had that accident in 2020.
Right.
How are you, Ruma?
Not too great. I'm still injured. I cannot work without the worker. How about you?
Yeah, I am okay. You look very weak right now.
Right.
So are you getting any compensation or benefits from your workplace?
No, my CKI and other benefits finished 1 year ago.
Why didn't you claim WSIB?
Well, it's a long story. When I was in the hospital, they gave me WSIB functional ability form indicating I need complete bed rest for a long time. So I informed my supervisor. She told me I need to apply for CKI, CERB or CRB benefits since it was a pandemic period rather than WSIB. She advised that WSIB is not continued benefits for a long time. So I contacted with the injured worker legal clinic. They tried to apply it, which is still a long process. You know, I am really tired of knocking on several doors to access my benefits.
So now you are not receiving any benefit,
No.
but the accident is not your fault. You
Right.
should get some financial support. So didn't you contact your employer again?
Of course, I contact with my employer and also WSIB. My employer told me to return to work, which is not possible due to my health condition, you know. And WSIB said I missed the timeline. I should apply for within 3 months after the injury. So I contacted the injured worker legal clinic and they tried to use this, which is still a long process, okay?
I feel terrible for you, Ruma.
Yeah.
But everything is hard for us here. We don't know where should we go. I am working as an ECA at a childcare center through staffing agency. They misclassify us as contractual worker. I learned that we cannot claim WSIB if anything happens at our workplace, since it is our self-employment work. Okay, Ruma, Aklima is coming. Hey, Aklima, how are you?
Oh, I don't know. After I got infected multiple times by COVID-19 at the workplace, my doctor thinks I have long COVID symptom. And I feel so tired and I cannot stand for a long time at the workplace. And I cannot do repetitive work motion. And I feel I'm aging so fast and my health has deteriorated.
So I know you are in WSIB, right?
Oh, yes, I was, but not now. The WSIB doctor reported that I have pre-existing condition related to age and arthritis because of my bulkiness and the family history, which do not have any relation with the COVID infection. But my family doctor reported my present health condition is the outcome of the my COVID-19 infection, which I got from the workplace. I lost my job for my poor performance. And we are now depending only on person's income, which is very hard. And every day I am facing my husband's grumpy face. So actually, one person's income is it's not enough. And WSIB, and I have to face his face, and also one person's injury impacts our whole family, and my kids are feeling so bad about our health condition, and it impacts their mental health a lot.
It is not fair. So
Yeah.
the WSIB does not listen people's doctors. What does your doctor say?
What can he say? My clinic closed earlier this year, and I don't have any family doctor right now, and I don't know when I will get the family doctor.
Hey, Sima, how is your husband's now?
What happened to her husband?
He broke his hip at his workplace while working in the freezer room. The accident happened due to the slippery floor and the black ice in the freezer room.
He's in WSIB now, right?
Yes, he is, but he was deemed eligible for a job that does not exist in his workplace. For that reason, his benefits recalculated, and which was very low. He was a machine operator, but now they are forcing him to find out a job in desktop where he can get sitting opportunity, even though he is not fully recovered.
Why are so many people being denied compensation and support from WSIB? So many people in our community immigrant, racialized, and other low-income peoples are working in these physically demanding jobs. However, when we are affected at work, the employer and the system do not care for us.
Yeah, they break us at the workplace and expect us to live with pennies or cents or continue the work. How is this fair? How is this dignified?
Not only that, one person's injury that affect our full family life. I started working to be independent, not injured, and now I am dependent on my family.
Every year, the government returns WSIB money to employers since there are few workplace injuries. However, it didn't investigate why many claims were suppressed and injured worker rights got denied, like Ruma, Aklima, Sima, and her husband. We need more protection for workers. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the things that we find it out that it is a day-to-day story of these women. When they're working, they treat as a slaver. When they're working, they have to put their feet inside the shoe every single time because employer can call anytime. And then they have to go on call work and they don't know how much their income. So everything is for the employer flexibility. So when they apply for EI, the employer said, okay, I have a job to Brampton. Even though like this person cannot go Brampton, say, okay, I'm sorry, I cannot go Brampton. Okay, fine. The ROE mentioned the person is not denied the job. So you are not eligible for EI. All of this separation, since 2018, we try our voice. We fight for the, precarious workers' right. We raise our, all this concern, all this lived experience through booklet, through brochure, and try to influence everyone, those who work on these things, stakeholder, policymaker, political leader. But we are very frustrated. Nothing has happened. Like morning times, someone said that, are this all going to be stay in this room or we're going to go any place? So is this thing, all this fight, we're going to be staying here? And yesterday, one of our brothers said that the researcher, when they do the research, if the employer or the government do not listen to us, what we should do? The research community, the community like us, the workers, everyone should be united together. We have to influence them. Enough is enough. We have to go to their table, grab the power from them, and start to take the decision. So until the women are not moving from the community to the stakeholder table and not taking the decision-making authority, nothing will going to be happen. I see the STEEP is impacted injured worker. Empower him is the solution that he will going to be confront the WSIB. These women, when they will be empowered, they will sit down on the Ministry of Labor, and they will sit down with the policymaker. They can confront them. You are lying with us because whatever you say, it's not truth. Still, I'm excluded. Why my issue is not on your table? So that we need it. So we need a lot of hand. We are walking uphill. So this is very slippery, kind of like we are going 2 feet up, fall through 3 feet down because the road is very slippery. We need all of your hand to push us. So your hand will push us to go upstairs, and then we're going to say, enough is enough. You cannot do it. Work together to build a new system. We have to break the system, build a new system. We cannot go before. We want to go better. So to go better, we need lots of hand, lots of energy, lots of work together. The policymaker, the researcher cannot do alone. They need us because we are the affected people. Our voice is the real voice in the table. So until you are not taking us over there, you are going to be staying in this room. We are not going outside. So let us work together that how we can go forward and build a new system, better system, so every worker will feel inclusive. Because end of the day, defend the worker rights means just defend the rights of all. Until we are not defend one worker right, we're never going to defend everyone. And the pandemic give us a lesson. The lesson that we need an interdependent society. That society, everyone lives matter. And this interdependent society cannot build until we are not taking the power, the people's power. Today, the government in every country, they are not working for the people. They are working for the capitalist monopoly. They are not our representative. So we need our representative. The change will not come in a day. Change takes some time, but definitely change will come. So we see the silver line, hope, that working with the research group, we're going to make the solution. Thank you for giving us a time. Thank you for giving a big hand to these women. Oh, I have some question. I'm sorry, I come all the time. If you have any question, so you can ask us right now. I'm here to answer the question. Or if you have any compliment, give it to us. If you have any hope, give it to us. If you have any road, you can show us to go. Please let me see, because I'm right now headless chicken. I'm doing like this. I don't know which way I have to go. Please show us the road. Thank you.
Thank you.